What up? Shout out to the Primes. Let's go. You already know what time it is. Yo, I've been waiting all day for this. Oh, man. What's up, I.o.u? Hey, yo, I.o.u, man. We got something fly popping. Real talk. You say, LaMel, you in all white today. You really must be the surgeon. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm coming in like that today. All white. But I don't even want to go there because I'm doing some invites and I didn't even really get permission to speak yet. You already know we got a couple elders in here. Shout out to all the people that's going to come in. I'm doing some invites. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. Shout out to the Suicide Squad. Woo! Yeah, we got a gamer squad. What? Yeah, a children. They on Fortnite. They on all that stuff that y'all like. They taking them out. So shout out to the Suicide Squad. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. Shout out to everybody. Look, I'm doing a couple invites. Hopefully y'all can give me a couple shares. They said, LaMel. What's up, Miss Sonia? LaMel. Put on the black hand me wink. Put up the black hand me wee, LaMel. Pull out the black hand me wee, LaMel. I'm taking the glove off. Cool. Cool. Yeah. It's hot. It's hot when we building our own culture, man. Yeah. About the triangle, the circle, and the square, the bottom. Oh, we can go hard on that. Wow, bro. Yo, I.o.u, we gotta slam dunk this. I'm still doing the invites. I'm still doing some shares and some invites. Now, if you kind of feeling good right now, you can look in the description column and I put some Holy Ghost in there for you. Shout out to the people. Now, you already know, man. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. I really don't gotta say no more. We pulling the Trump card. Yeah, I'm pulling up and I'm bumping the horn and I'm telling your ass, come on, let's go. Yeah, Quran chapter 13, the thunder. For real. Shout out to the people. You already know what it's hitting for. Shout out to my 141s. My 414s that know the 411. Supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics. Shout out to everybody, man. Look, I'm not even done the invites. Give me one more minute of invites because I want to warm the subject up. I really want to warm it up. Today is the surgeon. Now, if you've been doing the math, you just got past the necklace. Oh, really? Yeah, the black hand me week. We talked about that yesterday. Okay, so now if you coming from the black hand me week, you must gotta come to the surgeon next because you got an infected hand. Oh, I didn't know that part, LaMel, was coming. That part. Shout out to the people. I don't even know if I'm gonna do any more invites. I'm gonna just go hard. Real talk. I love y'all. Real talk, man. For everything that we doing, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out to Miss Lachey. What's up, Miss Lachey? I see you. I see you. I see you. There you go. Yo, look at this. I got something for the ladies, right? Only the ladies can say this. Us men, we can't say this. Only the ladies can say this. All right. When we say home, like we hitting with the impact, they gotta say shh. Because the woman represents the SH, which is she. So she's the only one to tell y'all to be in silence because she moves in darkness, which is the silence. Yo, I know y'all got that one, right? I know you got that one. Because if you think about it, you say, well, damn, that represents she moves in darkness. She creates in darkness. All right. But the man holds things in darkness. The way she creates in darkness. It's like one and the same. All right. So when we say home, or the woman can say home too. They can say that too and stomp and hit the thunder because that's the lightning striking your mind. That's the lightning striking your mind. All right. But that's the impact. But I wanted to say this. Sorry. Before I speak, I want to call upon a couple elders. We got a couple elders in the building. Yeah. A couple elders in the building. All right. So I'm going to ask for permission to speak from an elder that's present right here. All right. Hopefully you get what I'm saying when I'm doing this. Do I have permission to speak? I believe I do. Or, I trust that I have permission to speak. Okay. Call upon another elder right here. Ashe. Do I have permission to speak? Me is we. Of course I have permission to speak. All right. I'll call upon another elder, right? Do I have permission to speak? That's bringing forth life. This is a life entity right here, this plant. I take care of this plant. It's my duty. It's a winter time. And I feel it's my duty to take care of this plant right here. Because I gave it to somebody. All right. And I feel as though us as the Dawala tribe or everybody that's part of the Messiah Code movement, us men, when we give a lady or a woman a flower, I think we shouldn't give her something that doesn't have roots in it. All right. Shout out to Sister Cherie. So us men, when we give a woman a flower, let's not give her a flower without a root. Like how niggas be giving a female a flower without a root in it. So it just dies and wither away. So if we as men taking responsibility, the ability to respond or to plant a seed, look at this. Us men, what we going to do when we give our women flowers, we're going to give them flowers that we can take care of. All right. And you can take that for whatever you want to take it as. We're going to give them flowers that we can take care of. We ain't going to give them flowers that have no roots. All right. That have no roots. And hopefully y'all get me when I say that. All right. So I asked for permission to speak from the dirt. All right. Because all of us came from the dirt. And maybe one day we'll all return to the dirt. Some of us. We star people. I don't know about you. We Zulu. Okay. If you want to interpret it like that. All right. Star people. So this brings forth life. And I feel as though it's my duty to literally take care of it. And it's nothing but snow outside because I gave it to a female. All right. or a lead male. So, you know, and then I'm gonna ask another elder, which is present that people don't pay attention to, is this elder. I'm gonna ask this elder, do I have permission to speak? All right. And you're gonna say, that's not an elder. Well, everything that's in the earth is in this. Everything. Everything that's considered to be part of the earth is in this right here. So I asked this elder to speak too. All right. So these are all the elders that are present with us that give us a network. See, people got to respect life. All right. People don't understand the greater consciousness of respecting life. Everybody has the black hand mewe in their hand right now. Everybody. You all have the leprous hand that Moses reached in when he pulled out his cell phone and he had the black hand mewe. Thank you for the purple hearts. Everybody has that right now because we have to tune into another network. Now, it's so many things. This is going to be so informative. This bill is going to be so informative because I just need y'all to pay attention, man. I know I'll be having fun and we all be sounding fly and this shit be going crazy and everything. But just listen, man. Just listen to what I'm talking about with these numbers. You know, I just give y'all these numbers because you would realize that reality is literally programmed. It's literally programmed in a certain type of way. All right. So now we went from yeah, you're right, brother I.o.u. You're right. So now we went from the number 15, which was the black hand mewe. Now, what you got to understand, 15 being a neutral number, being a black hand mewe, meaning that it's just a device. You just like a gun you got in your hand. That's a black hand mewe. Whether you can use it to save the people or to kill the people. It's literally a black hand mewe. It's a network of its own. It's a real network of its own. That's why it adds the 6. But the next number is another chamber of 6. It's a washing of 6. It's a washing of 6. It's like a double dose of 6. All right. Because when you get from 15, 15 adds to 6. So 15 was the necklace, which was basically the black hand mewe or the leper's hand that Moses pulled out. All right. Which is the grid network or radiation. Radiation. You feel me? That really gives you cancer. Now, I'm going to bring this to cancer. Why? Cancer is so significant with this. Because your first mother was literally Taurus. Okay? You went from Taurus, that was your first mother, all right, to Cancer to be your second mother. You say, why Cancer was my second mother? Because Cancer was a feminine sign in a sense from the 1 through the 12, but Cancer was also the fucking cancer, the radiation, the cancer. It was also another cancer that you took for granted. It was like praying to a force that you never even seen before. You say, man, no wonder that shit mean cancer, because it was praying to a force that you never seen before, and it always ate your ass up. It always ate you up inside. How you had to always be in love with a force that you never seen before. Worship and pray to a force or something that you never even seen before, something that you have to feel like you walking around like a blind man or blind woman in this life. So yeah, it was a damn cancer, and you strayed from your first mom, which was a physical mom, because you was looking for another mom, and that was the cancer, which was a network. It was a network, a grid network that you didn't even see what was taking place. All right, that had pornography, it had all types of shit that just fuck up your mind, and you had to just go through it. You had to literally go through it. You had to go through temptation. Literally, you had to go through temptation in a sense. Now, after you got the necklace, you come to the surgeon. All right. Now, what's so important about this more than anything about me telling y'all about the surgeon situation is because now you get another variation of 6. You didn't get my fault. You didn't get the 1 and the 5 adding the 6, which was the 1 wanting the power. and turned into the 6. It was the one that wanted the power and it's turned into the 6. Now the 6 was the gift and the curse, but then it was the one who knew about the gift and the curse and became the 7. All right. So that's why it's supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics when I need to tell y'all, because the 7 comes in as the surgeon. All right. So like, wow, think about it, because you have to be quarantined. Like everybody has to be literally quarantined right now. You say, why you in all white today, Lamel? Why you in all white today? Because today is number 16 in the supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics, which is the surgeon. The surgeon, I like all the prophets when they wore all white, they came as the surgeon and they had blood on their hands. They literally had blood, but they had the blood of the righteous on their hands because they saved people. All right. They was the ones that had blood on there, and they had to come in pure to cleanse the people. All right. So that was so important about why number 16 represents the surgeon, and it comes after the necklace, because the necklace is the black hand meat week, or a network, a grid network that adds the 6, but it's 361 degrees. It's a circle with a dot in it, 15. That's what it is. It's a circle with a dot in it, because you say, damn, what's 15 times 15? 225. Oh, man, no wonder you say that, because it's the 9. It goes back to the 9 again, which is 3 6s, because you say 360 degrees. You say, God damn, that's 6 and 9. That's all connected up. You say, damn, I'm stuck. And I gave y'all the 1 degree that people forgot, which was the dot. I gave everybody that. All right. So now I took y'all to today. And if you read the description column, it tells y'all about, first of all, you got to follow the Messiah code. I gave y'all Faru, which is a couple days ago. All right. This is the 9th square. All right. This is the 9th square, or you want to call it, I don't even want to call it every day. I don't even want to call them days. Every cycle of 14, which is 392 days of the Gregorian calendar, is considered one day to us. All right. So we in the second day, which you would consider like a year or some shit. But it's not. It's 392 days in our calendar, or 392 Gregorian days in one of our days of our calendar. So one day to us, it's like 1,000 years to them. It's like one day to us. You feel me? So this is what y'all need to get when I'm breaking it down. It all comes back to the 7. It all comes back to the 7. So now you say, well, damn, yeah, because you strayed away from your mother. It was like the Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he was an orphan. He was an orphan. Anybody don't know his story. He was literally an orphan. So he had to get breastfed by somebody that wasn't his mom, meaning that he had to be breastfed by the streets. How many of us was breastfed by the streets, or taken care of by a mother that wasn't our own, or a father that wasn't our own, or this something that was took care of us that wasn't our own? All right, that became the black-handed meat weed, but that's what made you run into the surgeon itself. All right, which was the cancer. All right, it is all connects up. It all literally connects up. So that's why the prophets dressed in all white, in a sense, because they was performing surgery, and it's literally everybody had to be quarantined. Now you say, what does this have to do with life? Why we have to be quarantined? Look, listen. For anybody that believes in a rapture, anybody believes in a mothership, or anybody believes in somebody or anything coming to get y'all, to take y'all away from, or take y'all into a higher grade of consciousness, guess what happened? Guess what happened? The mothership, the mother plane has already landed. The mother plane of thought has already landed. The problem is that niggas can't get on it yet, because you have to be quarantined. You literally have to be quarantined. So you say, why I have to be quarantined, Lamel? How many Purple Hearts do you got today? I just want to ask you, from my questioning you, how many Purple Hearts do you got today? You say, Lamel, what do you mean by that? Because sharing is caring. Not even talking about none of that weird stuff that people be saying like that. But sharing is caring in a certain type of way. And we got a squad called the Purple Heart Squad. And it's a sharing type of thing. But I said nobody sell anything on there. Just everybody just share experiences. And it's all about getting purple hearts in that situation, because you just sharing a part of yourself and what you live in and how life is. And it's just like it's a private situation where the admiration is different. You just doing a purple heart favor, whereas though you sacrificing yourself for a situation because you sharing an experience. That's what the Purple Heart Squad was all about, or is all about. For anybody that's in the group, for anybody that wants to be a part of the group, or anybody that just got out of the group. You feel me? Or just don't know how to control the settings to mute it. Because I told you real G's move in silence. So mute the settings, because it's shh. We coming through the woman. It's the mothership. The mothership is going to be silent. Why wouldn't it be shh? So you got to put the damn settings on mute. Listen. Like, this is stuff I give y'all this stuff because this stuff is a program. It don't be the fact that man, I'm talking fly to y'all. It be the fact that everything is a program, and I'm literally programming reality right now, and I'm hoping that you assimilate it. Not the fact that I'm programming you, because you are learning program yourself. You just assimilate the data. All right. So this is for the future, man. We all going to be remembered. This is what I need y'all to get. People ain't getting that part, man. I'm tired of arguing with people about do you want to be remembered? People want to be remembered on Facebook and get teddy bears, and when they get shot, like Ray Ray from around the corner, get teddy bears and little drinks popping up on the stop sign where you got shot at. That's what type of honor people want. That's not an honor, man. That's really not honor, man. You know, honor is in what you get from God and you able to bring to humanity to upgrade the mainframe consciousness, man. That's truly honor. That's truly honor. So now I'm going to continue. You know, it was the cancer. Now, it's not saying that the cancer was bad. No, it's not the cancer. Because if you go into ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle is literally the cancer. That was the crab. That was the crab, but it wasn't the crab. It was the scarab beetle that moved the sun. Now you say, well, what does this have to do with reality? Because the scarab beetle, when it goes down, it looks like somebody on prayer. And I told you, basically that was the cancer inside yourself. So you just like, you didn't know what to do, but you needed the surgeon in order to cure it. You literally needed the surgeon. Thank you, Antoine. Peace. Thank you, everybody that's coming in. So we on number 16, and they say power. Okay, well, listen. If you study the supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics, you say, well, Lamel, what is power? Power is a 5-letter word. Okay, Mel, you just came out of. You thought you had power. You didn't have power. You came into the gift and the curse. I told you. When you add it up to 1 and a 5, they equal to 6. That's like, damn, oh, I came to the gift and the curse. Yeah, because you realize that the power that God gave you, that the one gave you, the one power, because the one is God. That's God's log date. And the power that the one gave you added to 6. And you say, damn, it's the gift and the curse. Yeah, because what God blesses you, he curses you with. So you said, damn. So you just moved it out. And then you said, wow. And then you moved to power, which was the 1 and the 6. He said, the one that knew the 6. You became the one that knew the gift and the curse to become the 7, to go on your 7, go on prayer, because the 7 is your prayer. All right. Real talk. That's how it goes. That's how it flows. So you go down on all 7, which is your prayer. All right. And that's what the 1 on the 6 had to realize. The 1 and the 6 had to realize, man, look, I got to go down on all 4s in a certain sense to tap into the galaxy, to go on all 7 to tap into the universe and everything. All right. And that was all in connection. That was all in connection. So that's why today is actually 9/9/16. You say, wow, the elders are talking. I told y'all, get out of the Gregorian calendar, man. Flow with me on this. Flow with me on this, because every day is a chapter in the holy tablet that we write in, which is the purple pill. It's the purple pill that everybody is going to take. You say, what do you mean the purple pill that everybody's going to take? Yeah, y'all was giving the blue pill and the red pill. Y'all was giving the blue pill and the red pill, but now it's time to go to the purple pill. And when you go into the purple pill, you say, oh man, I get this stuff. I really get it. The purple pill is the sacrifice, man. You ready to make that sacrifice in a certain sense, man. You brave heart. You ain't scared. You ain't no scared money at all. And we need to stick together. But at the same time, when you come to the number 16, it's the surgeon. So everybody has to be quarantined. Listen, quarantine. When I say quarantine, that means you got a lot of hate inside you. You got a lot of stuff inside you that you can't bring on the mothership. You say, man, I'm trying to bring that in God's house. Sorry, you can't bring a lot of things in God's house that you think you can bring. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to tell you, because it's all a dial up. It's all a dial up. It's all a frequency. Imagine if I blocked somebody from this channel. They can't get on this channel. God blocks you and, well, sets firewalls in a sense. God sets firewalls in to his or her kingdom. Trust me on that. Sets a firewall up, and you like, damn, man, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why? Because God sets certain firewalls in a sense for you to be contained, so you can be quarantined. So you can be quarantined. Trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So you can be quarantined. That's what it's all about. You know, people, for what it's worth, you got to understand what we're doing with this, and what you got to understand what this is all about. The codex is all about. That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you. So power, you say you was looking for power. All right, power, yeah, it's a force defined by its ability to overcome difficulty, build concrete foundations, reproduce itself through organization, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. Power, yes, can come through the barrel of a gun, through the accumulation of people, resources, and property. It represents the essence of ultimate strength, and it holds dominion over weakness. So that's really what power is in the essence. But people want power. But the real true power is they give it to the Most High God for what it's worth. All right. Now, certain things happen. We in a degree of time that people need to understand or overstand about that. All right. I'm gonna read I want to read something that's in the description column. I owe you something. I really feel as though I owe you something. All right. So I'll put that up because I really say I want you to understand me. I want you to understand me. I want you to overstand me. I put that in the description column. Hopefully y'all can get that. So it says, understanding. No, understanding is the so below the comprehension of a subject matter. Overstanding would be as above, the completion of information studied, and then the implementation within the realm of its necessity. That's overstanding. And then you got understanding would be the conviction within knowing all aspects of information of a particular subject, confident, right, and exact, even when others are wrong. All right. So yeah, tomorrow is 9/10. Yeah, 9/10/17. Thank you, Sister Cherie. You're right. She knows the cycles of time. All right. So, today's the 9th month. I said Faru represents joy, right? But remember, a 9 can be flipped around. A 9 could be flipped around to a 6. And you say, well, fuck. If he gave me joy, then why didn't he give me the destiny of the flip of the 9? I got you. I was waiting for the numbers to line up in the codex. I couldn't do it without the codex moving. Look at the codex today. Today is 9916. 9916. So you say, wow, it's 9916. Whoa. Think about it. You know what I mean? So if you read in a joint, you say, well, damn, it says listen, this is the energy of it. This is the energy of it. It says the surgeon. It says the surgeon, look, one who is on the operating table. One who is on the operating table. Think about this. This verse 1. It says, through every journey and every challenge, we guard ourselves continually and do our best and do our best to protect the innermost part of ourselves that we hold dear, our love. Okay. It says we all have we all have been infected with the poison of the world that we live in. And I'm gonna explain that. And to proceed to the next realm of consciousness, which is literally like that of a network, you must be quarantined. Now, let me explain verse 2 for y'all and listen to me on this verse 2 situation of the codex for the day. All right. Of Faru reverse. No, that's number 16. I want the number 16. Yeah, verse number 2. My fault. I didn't touch Faru reverse yet. But I just went to 16. I don't know how that happened, but hey, I'm gonna just move with it. But I want to let y'all know. You got to think about it. Remember I told y'all I said it's no more religion, right? Think about this. Think about what I say, all right? I'm gonna say this over and over again, right? I said it's no more religion, right? It's just the network. I said it's no more astrology, it's no more numerology. I said it's no more zoology, Islam, whatever. It's no more none of that. I said it's just the network. So now you say, well, damn, it's the network, really? But only certain people can tap into the network because you literally have to be quarantined. It's like if I would just upgrade, if I would bring your computer to my, or put one of your hard drives in my computer. Let's say you bring a hard drive over to my house. I say, man, hold up, I gotta scan that shit for viruses before I put it in my computer, because I don't know if you got viruses on that damn disk. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It really is. So when you download in the network, when you upgrade into the next network to the network, you can't upgrade to the network if you haven't been scanned for viruses. You literally got to be scanned for viruses and quarantined, and certain things got to be placed up, which is a firewall. Now you say a firewall, where did this come from? It came from Sodom and Gomorrah. Now I'm gonna give you some codes on Sodom and Gomorrah before I go on. I'm gonna give you a lot of codes on Sodom and Gomorrah, which is so deep. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's Sodom and Gomorrah. You say, what does this have to do with Sodom and Gomorrah, Lamel? I'm gonna tell you what it has to do with Sodom and Gomorrah, because Sodom and Gomorrah, you thought Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't destroyed at all. Sodom and Gomorrah was actually contained. It was actually contained. It was a containment that happened. You know what I'm saying? It was a quarantine that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. It was a 191, going back to Revelations chapter 9:11, which was Abaddon and Apollyon. It was bitterness. It was all types of Abaddon and Apollyon, bitterness, destruction, all that same thing with Revelations 9:11. All right. So when you go and you see Genesis 19 verse 1 is basically saying the same thing, and bringing you to the Abaddon and Apollyon, which is the one standing the 9 standing in between the two ones. That's the 9 standing in between two ones, which is basically symbolic of what's going on today, because 9 becomes the 1. The 9 becomes the 1 because 9 equals itself, no matter how much you try to smack it and flip it and rub it down. It literally becomes itself because you times it and keeps on times and it keeps on going back to itself. So 9 is 1. So 9 is 1. It's those 131. That's how you gotta see it. That's how you see the code. You're able to see things and you're able to decode it. All right. But it was a quarantine that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. It wasn't a destruction that happened. You know what I'm saying? Revelations 9:11. Yeah, Abaddon and Apollyon. That was the destruction, the bitterness. It was all types of things that happened. All right. And that was all symbolic of the 191, which was the 9/11 phone call. Because you said, man, the only way you're going to make a 9/11 phone call if a tragedy is happening. And that's in Genesis chapter 191 or Revelations chapter 9:11, when a tragedy is happening. All right. So that was the 9/11 phone call. And that's really the only time people want to call upon God. When the tragedy is happening, when something is happening, you say, man, well, damn, I'm going to call upon God now. No, it was something else different than that. Because it always was a network. And I told y'all, man, fear God in a certain type of way. But I told y'all another thing about the fear of God deep. It's just in reference to just knowing the power of everything, man. Just knowing the power and respect and energy within itself. Sometimes that's hard because we just don't understand what things are. We just becoming we new beings in a certain type of way, just trying to make our way through this life form that we call human existence. We just try to figure it out, and it's not easy to do what we do, but what it is a learning experience. That's all. It's a 131 in a sense, but it became a quarantine. That's what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, and that's what's happening right now. A quarantine is taking place. All right. So it's the surgeon. This is the number 16. This is the 16th circle. All right. This is the ways of the world. This is the way the world is feeling right now. All right. This is the way the world is feeling right now. It needs to be quarantined. It needs to be cleansed in a certain type of way. And everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. So what we going to do about it? We have to assemble our forces in a certain type of way, man. I don't got no time to be bickering with people in a certain type of way. The code has already been written. Only thing you got to do is study it. People argue with me all day, but I write stuff for everybody, man. I just decided when I decided to go on YouTube, it helped me step up my game so I can be able to express certain things to people in a better type of way. All right. And another thing, what people need to realize is that we are part of the codex. Everything as far as the 411, the 141, we are the 141. So the 414 is those that are coming back to the that know the 411. That's that question stuff, you know what I mean? And came back to the fold of the Most High God because of our questions and then the answers that we got throughout the situations. You feel me? Throughout the situations that we got those answers, which was the 411. And if you go into Genesis chapter 4, verse 14, it talks about how Cain was literally a wanderer. And you say, well, why was Cain a wanderer? Because he really wasn't able at all. He really wasn't able at all because he was wandering. He needed the Cain because the Cain represented the black hand miwi in a sense. It represented the black hand miwi because you say, well, he needed an assistant. Just like us, we need an assistant to move through life. So you need a Cain. So you're just like wandering, the same thing as a 414, knowing the 411, which was an inverse of the same number. All right. It was an inverse of the same number. Okay. So yeah, Moses, we all are Moses. We pulling out the black hand miwi. The black hand miwi is the infected hand with radiation. We got radiation all over our hands. That's it. That's the black hand miwi. That was the 15, now to the 16, the surgeon. Now, as you got the black hand miwi, you needed the surgeon to cleanse you. So now you can go to the 17, which is the scientist, and that's going to be tomorrow's bill. That's going to be tomorrow's bill. The scientist, which is I.o.u. I can't wait to do I.o.u. I'm going to do Yakub. That's going to be fire tomorrow. That's going to be so fire. I've been like waiting to do this stuff for a while. I can't wait to do I.o.u. tomorrow. That's the scientist. Tomorrow is the scientist. The 17 is the scientist. Nikola Tesla, the scientist. I.o.u. Yo, we gotta go in. We really going in tomorrow if you want to be real about it. Because we just went to the surgeon. Now you got to go to the scientist because the scientist has to upgrade your technology. The big-headed scientist has to upgrade your technology because, listen, you didn't went to the surgeon. You didn't went to the surgeon. You didn't got operated. You didn't got the cancer out of your ass. You didn't got all the hatred. You didn't got baptized by the fire and the knife. Because what you don't realize what the surgeon was, listen, the surgeon was the one that was speaking the spoken word, which was the sword that was cutting you. It was cutting the fuck out of you because you said, man, you hit me where my pride hurts, man. You hurt my pride. It was cutting the fuck out of you. So you had to go to the surgeon so you can get upgraded to the big-headed scientist. Facts. So that's why 16 is a negative number, just like the 1 is a negative number. It's a 1 is a negative number. You know what I'm saying? It's a negative number. So 16, I told y'all, I said, man, after 15, because 15 is the only neutral number. Man, the computer doesn't really care about you like that. The black-handed meat doesn't really care about how you use its power. It's not good or bad. It's neutral. So it just sits in the middle, like, yo, do whatever you want to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding the conscience over it. It's the black-handed meat. So now you go to the surgeon, you cleanse yourself of all the guilt, you cleanse yourself of all the pain and torment, everything. And as you go to the surgeon, you feel me? The surgeon hits you with the spoken word, which is the sword. You get bad. That's when you become purple. You got to get it. You become purple, meaning you died. You died. You literally died and became resurrected. People ain't getting it. People ain't getting it. You feel me? You died and you resurrected. You feel me? And you like, damn, oh man, I died and I resurrected. Yeah, because you became born again. So that's why it was purple. Purple was the color of death. It was literally the color of death and the color of rebirth and life and royalty of all of the same thing. Trust me, man. That's why it's like, boom, you wash with the blood of the lamb. Lamb who is El. The lamb who is El. You wash with the blood of the lamb. Trust me, man. It's time to start praying. They ask me, they say, man, Lamel, when do you go to church? Well, we go to church 7 days a week, y'all. I don't know about y'all. But y'all say, my church, man, we go to church 7 days a week. I mean, for lack of better words, ecclesia means a gathering. But look, and then they ask me, well, Lamel, well, when do you pray? Man, I pray all damn day. I pray all day, man. It's not one sec. I'm praying right now while I'm talking to y'all. Praying God let me deliver the right message so y'all can get the message, so y'all can get it. If y'all don't get it, then I don't know what I'm doing here. I write books. I've been putting out stuff just to show y'all, man, that God is moving through me. And whatever y'all want to say about it, y'all can get real superficial, but y'all are the God that I worship. I say, man, y'all moving through me. Y'all have become the God that I worship. All right? So that's it. Y'all got to know what it's hitting for. So tomorrow, y'all going to the scientists. That means y'all have to upgrade y'all technology. All right? I'm taking y'all through the codex because I say, people, please pay attention. Like we pop and fly on here, man. We pop and fly always because people didn't know how it was going to come, how the messiahs was going to come. We all messiahs. When you get this information, it's like you can do something with it. Like I like Brother Leo Roel in a certain type of way because the way he did it, he took his name. He said, man, look, Lamel, I got a name. My name is Leo Roel. I said, yo, I see you because that's frontwards and backwards. You get it. My name Lamel is frontwards and backwards too. He said, man, I get it. And that's what I knew. Somebody was upgrading the mainframe consciousness like that, brother. I don't know if he's here, but still, he was upgrading the mainframe and he understood it. He understood it in a certain type of way. He started programming certain things in a certain type of way. All right. And these are things that I wanted y'all to do in a certain type of way, is simulating the information. But everybody gathers it in their own light. That's another thing that I want y'all to know too. All right. But the most important thing is the codex. Yeah. The most important thing is the codex. For just as the body is one, as many, he said, as the body is one members of all the members of the body. Yes, that's the 12-12 right there. You're right. You're right, Miss LaAnt. You're right about that. In reference to the 12-12, because that was the 12-12 that we came through. It was the body. Everything. It was the room 112. That was the codex. That is the codex. You know? Now, Like I said, we upgrading our technology every day. Every day we upgrading the mainframe consciousness for what it's worth. We totally upgrading it. All right. So, um, wow. Let me talk about this for a second. Look at the time how it goes in real time. Messiah Codex. It goes square. It goes square. Triangle. Circle. All right. It goes square, triangle, and circle. That's how it goes. That's how the time and the frequency moves, and that's how you really seeing it and gazing through reality like that. All right. So when you look at the square, we in the ninth square. All right. So when you add all these up, which is 392 days, when you add all these up, basically you get 1 day. All right. That's what I wanted y'all to know. That's a cycle. So it'd be 14, what you consider months of 28, or 14 triangles of 28. So every time the triangle goes to 28, it flips. All right. For anybody that don't know the code. All right. And then the last number, it flows literally with the Gregorian calendar because it can go from 1 through 31. All right. So that's one thing that everybody should know. Another thing that everybody should know is that uh, every number on up from 1 through 31. Everybody should know that because that's what I'm going to talk about, and I want y'all to be desensitized to the build when I be on here. I want y'all to be able to read what I got on here. Say, LaMail, what's up, kind of fear? I see you. Uh, I want y'all to be able to read what I got on me. If y'all can't read what I got on me, y'all don't know the program. This is a simulation of a program. And when we able to simulate all the programs like that, we can literally, protect ourselves in so many ways. All right. That's real talk. That's the only thing I can say about that. The next thing I'm gonna say is this. Let's go. Hopefully y'all read it. Hopefully y'all read the ninth triangle, or you want to call it a moon. I can't wait to get into this. For people that want to pay attention to the 18, after the big-headed scientist, which is Yakub. Look at this. Peace. What's up, 311? I see you in here. Look at this. After El Yakub, y'all know comes the root or the wraith, which is 18. Number 18 is the root or the wraith, but I'm going to touch that a little bit on here. I'm not going to touch the root or the wraith. We're going to say that for the 18th day of the Gregorian calendar. All right, which will flow inside with the circle of the last number of the codex. All right, but number 18 is root or wraith, which is a responsibility number. Very, very strong responsibility number. Okay. But we'll just continue to talk about the ninth. We in the ninth triangle. All right. So the ninth triangles is the accomplishments that you seek are slowly realized. The process is long and steep. Whoa, verse 1. Wow. So fears, listen, this is the energy of today. All right. This is the real energy. Fears arise for the safety of the child within. A crisis passage, even if brief, is at hand. Duration and deliberation or are called for because light and shadow are still intermixed, and doubts might interfere with joyousness, if not I.o.u, if not understanding, overstanding, or innerstanding. So get that. It said duration and deliberation are called for because light and shadow are still intermixed, and doubts might interfere with joyousness, if not understanding. All right. So verse 4, it says, as timely to your growth, put your anxieties to the side. This is the energy. Listen, put your anxieties to one side. All right. And ask yourself about virtues and seriousness and sincerity. because you come into the surgeon. This is what y'all need to know. Y'all come into the surgeon, so you say, do I really want to get surgery done? You say, so be focused in the presence of others and be of your life's journey. All right? Listen. So be focused in the presence of others and the and the and your life's journey. All right? Know that you always face the 9 in many angles. So when the 9 is flipped in so many ways, you still face it. It doesn't matter. All right? Because 9 always goes back to the 9. That's why I might say the apple doesn't fall from the tree. If I say, because Faru literally represents the family tree, which is the 9. All right? Because the 9 goes back to the 9. So if I say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, that's what I mean by that. All right, which the 9 going back to the 9, because 9 is the faru, which is literally a tree. It's a joy. It's like a tree. It's a plant that you take care of, like a child. All right. So now the inverse prayer is the state for a useful meditation. Now you say the inverse prayer. What is the inverse prayer, Lamel? All right. So the inverse prayer is this. Okay, a lot of people, I tell y'all about the, speaking out loud and stuff like that. But the real battle is within. The inverse prayer is when you going in and you closing your eyes and you be able to speak in your mind to that higher force that you call without using your lips, without using nothing. That's the inverse prayer. Is a useful meditation. All right. Then you go to the surgeon, the 16. You go to the surgeon, which is the 16th circle of the day. All right. And I pretty much bust that down. And I'll let y'all read that at y'all discretion. Hopefully y'all can check it out. What's up, Jason? Peace, King. Yeah. So you come to that surgeon. Look, listen. This is verse 1. I'm gonna do it all over again. What's popping? He's sipping. What I'm sipping? I'm sipping water. Be honest. Ashe. Sipping water. I'm high on God right now. For real. Listen. Through every journey, number 1, it says, through every journey and every challenge, we guard ourselves continually and do our best to protect the innermost part of ourselves that we hold dear, our love. Verse 2, we all have been infected with the poison of the world we live in, and to proceed to the next realm of consciousness, which is literally like that of the network, you must be quarantined. All right. Verse 3, the whole planet has been quarantined because it has been infected. And as a product of your environment, you have also been infected. This is a time for cleansing. All right. This energy was a day for you to clean your house up. Today was a day for you to clean up house. All right. Listen, this is a time to get rid of that which is inside of you, which is infected. Like I said, don't act like you don't need to be quarantined because this whole world is infected. You've been sucking the poison of a poisonous mother. Literally, not your first mother. It was a second mother that you went to. Not saying that she was bad and everything, but she was the wicked witch. You just went to another mother. All right. So you went to another. All right. So you had to get back and you had to get quarantined because the earth been infected. All right. So verse 6. Oh yeah, no, verse 5. The surgeon whose knife is sharper than any double-edged sword, right? Able to cut and separate the spirit from the soul. That's what the surgeon does. The surgeon is able to cut the spirit and the soul. That's what they say God is. God can separate the spirit from the soul. This sharper than any two-edged sword. Cut asunder the spirit and soul. Wow. Cut it up. All right. So yeah, that was the surgeon you come to, which is the number 7. The 1 plus the 6 equals the 7. Yeah, of course. So the surgeon whose clothing is white, dressed in all white, and has the blood of righteousness on his or her hands. Where there is one who that kills, there is the surgeon to repair. All right. Now, a lot of times I tell y'all, I say, a lot of people cry with certain situations. I tell people, man, we got to be rough. It ain't no time to be crying about certain situations. It's time for us to do some stuff about it. And I know we all cry about things, and just the feeling of just challenge and disparity and stuff like that. But when you come to the surgeon repairs you. The surgeon doesn't really pet you up. The surgeon really like, pow, knock you to freak out. And then the surgeon hits you with the coldness, like literally the coldness, and then repairs you with the coldness. You say, damn, oh, I really get it like that. Because the surgeon knocks you out to repair you, to actually perform the surgery, you know what I mean, and give you and put you in a basically in a darkness state, so you can come out of the darkness into a new light perspective with a new ability, with ability that you didn't have before. But it's healing that has to take place within all of this. It's a healing that has to take place in all of this. So that's what God was, because God's word was sharper than any two-edged sword to cut your ass up, to cut you up like that. He said, whoa, man, damn. And God performed the surgery on you, and which was the baptism, which was the fire. That's how God performed the surgery. He said, damn, lasers. Yeah, God was using lasers on you, like lasers on you, really lasers. Lazarus, yeah, lasers, Lazarus. God was using Lazarus on you to resurrect you from the dead. Hopefully you got that part. All right. So it's just all about, it was all a program. Like the Bible, everything was all a program. You just got to know how to simulate the data. All right. The surgeon cuts you, man. The only thing that can cut that's sharper than a two-edged sword is the laserist. It's the laserist. That's the only thing sharper than a two-edged sword, is a laserist. Psst. Didn't they say that Murdoch had the laser to take out the devil? Who you think Murdoch gave the laser to? He gave it to the 131 tag team off the rope. Zoom, the laser. That was the laser. It's like you got to get it, because the cuneiform literally means the chisel with the hammer. And I brought that back to Thor when I said Thursday with Thor with the purple, and it connected with Jupiter, and 16 represents Jupiter. Man, Jupiter is the 16 squares, which adds to 34, which is 7. Man, where have y'all been? For real. Yo, I.o.u, I said this 2 years ago. You was with me 2 years ago. I said this. I said this 2 years ago, man. This is real. This like, whoa, man, like, damn. So it's like, so you say, now you got the sword, which was the spoken word, because you was baptized by the sword, because the only way you can make a sword is with water and fire. You need water and fire to make a sword. You need water and fire to make the sword. So this is like boom. So the water and the fire was the blue and the red became the purple, like bam, and it became the freaking sword. But the sword wasn't the sword that you thought. It became the laserist. The laserist is to cut through everything. To cut through reality, to cut out it, because you in quarantine, and the only way you can get out of quarantine is to literally cut the locks. You have to cut the locks. said, really, you have to cut the locks with a dag laser. You have to cut reality because we quarantine. So you just coming out of reality like a baby, like you coming out of the Matrix, like Neo when he came out of the Matrix, when he cut out of the daggone thing, like blah, he just coming out of the Matrix, taking everything out because he's making a better connection. Hopefully y'all got that part. That was the surgeon. So you need to know the codex and what it's all about. Because that's all I talk about is the codex. I don't talk about nothing no more. Nothing. This is you can't debate me. You can put me out, go put me on some, sick me on some people, but you can't really debate the situation because I said it ain't no religion no more. They tell me, well, let's say if they do something like they say, they go into so far as like the history of surgery in general. They say, oh man, well, LaMail, the history of surgery goes back to Mesopotamia, and say, oh man, yeah, or they would say it goes back to ancient Egypt, 3100 BCE with Namir or somebody like that. I'd be like, man, that's a log date. That's a log date. So now you playing my game. Don't play my game like that, because if you play the game with the log dates, I'm going to go have fun with you. And I said it's nothing but the network, period. But you have to be quarantined. You have to be quarantined in order to make it on the mothership. The mother plane, man, the mother plane has already landed. The gatherers are here. People don't understand that. The reapers are here. The horrors, the grim reapers are here. Y'all don't get that? Like the sickle, like the rap, the reapers, the grim reapers are here. The grim reaper, we're here. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh man, yeah, I've been dressing in all black every day for y'all to tell y'all how I've been the grim reaper, meaning that I'm grabbing the vine, I'm grabbing the God's vine. People that's connected with God's vine. It's gathering, the harvest is here. This is the harvest time. Now it's time for the harvest. People gotta get that. Trust me. And I'm not giving y'all no freaking medicine. I'm not giving y'all no medicine as being the surgeon. All right, I'm giving y'all the cure. All right, I'm giving y'all the cure. Tuberculation. I'm giving y'all the cure. That's all I can say. Y'all wanted the red pill? Y'all want the blue pill? Y'all want the blue pill? Y'all want the red pill? I'm giving y'all the cure, man. What you want me to say? Me is we. What you want me to say? Me is we. Yo, man, this is our network, man. This is the grid of consciousness that we take into, man. People say, man, you know, I want to bring everything in God's kingdom, man. I really want to we can't bring everything in God's kingdom. Especially a lot of bullshit that people carry in their heart. Man, you got to go through the Purple Heart Squad, man. How many Purple Hearts you get today? You want to say, really, LaMail? I'm serious. For real. We got form another group called the Mothership and the Fathership. All right. And in order to get on the mothership, you have to first go through the Purple Heart Squad. And you have to obtain a certain amount of Purple Hearts. In reference to, you get Purple Hearts for sharing love, man, not for saying you want to make a come up. Like I said, man, I haven't even asked anybody to donate to my books in that group. Nobody else should be saying, yo, man, come to my business and do whatever. No. I say we talking about knowledge or whatever like that. That's cool. But it's like, and then we got different artists that do music, so they want to share their music. That's cool. That's like free will. But we not selling nothing in that group. That's a Purple Heart group, man. That's a love group. And I love you, man. For real. I love you, man. Don't worry about it. I know you didn't get the memo because you wasn't here. Don't worry about it. Don't catch no attitude. Nobody catch no attitude on here. I know. I got you, Miss LaOnk. I know you you bounce up and down with me. All right. I was mad that you left anyway because you didn't see the video when I told people don't sell nothing in it. I didn't say nothing to try to offend you when I was in the group and I said that. I just saying, man, I love you. You one of the best people that I love in here. And it hurts me when you fight against me sometime because you should already know the deal. California love in the building. Like, well, you should know the deal. All Cali love, that you should rock out with me anyway. You know what I'm saying? You should know how we roll. If you a G like that, you know how we roll. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. It's all good. I love you, man. I love you. We a family. Me is we. If we ain't doing nothing, we ain't getting no purple hearts. If you don't got no purple hearts, then you ain't winning. You ain't winning. You don't got no purple hearts in this building. You don't got no purple hearts in this building. You ain't winning. Because these are the people that share their self. They make the sacrifice. They share their blood, man. We share our blood in that group. That ain't no type of group where people like I be up in the late night chilling. We be just chilling, man. Like it's an instant messenger. It's on mute. You freaking right. It's on mute. People left the group because they don't know how to put it on mute. It's driving them crazy how we having fun in there because we have it on silent and it's not bothering us. It drives people crazy that we got our group on mute. We learned how to operate. We learned how to be quiet. We learned how to operate. People didn't get that. You feel me? People didn't get that. Look, thank you. But yeah, people didn't get the fact that we move in silence. That's why we put that group on mute. Man, we be on a late night chilling, doing what we doing, building on knowledge. Be like, yo, everybody be upgrading the mainframe. That's be the craziest stuff about it. People's like, LaMail, where you be getting this stuff from sometime? Yo, a lot of times we be all upgrading the mainframe. That like Sister Jasmine right now that got the keys. She put up 1010. She's letting you know the mainframe. We upgrading the mainframe right now. Like, damn, oh my God. Like, look, Sister Jasmine, I changed her. Look, this was so scary. It was scary. It really blew my mind. That's why I said we programmed the mainframe. It really blew my mind when the other day. I changed the picture. She was the picture of the joint, a feature picture of the Purple Heart Squad, Sister Jasmine, right? Look, when I changed her as God is my witness, when I changed her joint to her picture, it was her birthday. It was 3:11 in the morning. I said, "Oh my God, what's up, brother D? You got the keys, my brother." Yo, Jasmine, to tell you that, yo, man, when I said, yo, me and her was bugging. Yo, it was like, that's how the mainframe be rolling. You got to be up. You got to think about this. Jesus prayed, or the Messiah. I don't even say if y'all don't believe that. But on a Thursday, which is tapped into the energy of Thor, which is actually Jupiter, which is 16, because Jupiter guards the 16 squares. The 16 squares was adds to 34 when you balance them all out, right? But it's like he prayed all night long, stayed up all night long. They'll tell you, man, we be up all night long rocking out. I don't care. And I'm up early getting the kids out of here, making sure they go to school and doing what I got to do at work, and then coming back and then putting in work and then writing books every day. And then we all up a grade in the mainframe because I be getting ideas from people in the crew. Yo, this is real. This is the realest story they ever wrote. And the hottest thing is that we all making the time capsule right now. We all literally making a time capsule right now. For real, the same way that any Messiah or prophet has ever done the prototypes of the new wave of consciousness, they have set time capsules for people to pick up. That's why I said we all going to be remembered in here, man. You can go Google the Messiah code right now. You say, man, you'll find us on YouTube. Say, oh man, YouTube, man, first in Messiah code, you find us right there. You don't find me, you find we. Yeah, you find the we. That's what you find there, the network right there. So you say, damn, oh man. And then you go Google it, you find some dude named Michael Cordy who actually stole the Messiah Code from the Da Vinci Code. The title of his book called The Messiah Code, really from the Da Vinci Code. He was like a bootleg version. That don't have nothing to do with what we doing. Let's clarify that. They don't have nothing to do with what we're doing. Look at the codex. You got to study the codex. Today is the surgeon. I don't know if I got to burn y'all on that again, because the surgeon has the Lazarus, the Lazarus. Yeah. Yeah. And you already know Lazarus became a beggar. Yeah, Lazarus became a beggar in a certain type of way. Because you got to think about this. This is one way you had to realize this. As one being humble, man, you say Lamel, Lazarus Lamel, you fly and everything. Certain things you fly, but certain way you have to be a beggar. You have to be humble. Lazarus was a freaking beggar. The same way I'm asking y'all, that's ask, seek, and knock. Ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find, knock in the doors and shall be answered. All three in one, meaning ask. Ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be answered. All three in one, 131. So that's why Lazarus or Lamel was a beggar, because he kept on asking for forgiveness for God, asking for God to help him, asking for God to show mercy on the people and let's just do one more round, save the people, hold the waters back just a little bit longer so I can grab these people up. I'm serious. That's real talk. Asking the creator, oh man, please hold back these things so we can reap the harvest in a certain type of way. Asking Lazarus as a beggar. You say Lazarus, that's a good name. You already know. 131. All three in one. Asking, ask, seek, and knock. 131. All three in one. The cornerstone, the master, the 13 and the 31, frontwards and backwards in the square, which is the 14, synonymous, the me, we. 14, 196, 13, 169, 31, 961, all 7, 3 sevens, 131, the square. Supreme grandmother and grandfather, mathematics. It all goes back. That's why I'm begging y'all. I'm begging y'all all the time. Just take heed to what I'm saying. I'm begging y'all. I'm begging y'all so much. I got Abraham, though, to catch me. I got the Father to catch me. I got the Father to catch me for real. You know, because I am the Son of Man. You say, you know, when you take the title of a Messiah, you got to take the these are four heroic qualities as the title of the Messiah, which is Revelation chapter 4. Please bring that up, Miss Long. Revelation chapter 4. That's the throne. And you take the four spirits of the Messiah, and what happens is this, which is the spirit it ascends on you like a dove. You know, you're called the Lamb, you're called the Lion, and also called the Son of Man. All right, or the daughter of a woman. All right, meaning that you your mother's daughter. You know. All right, this is the essence of the Messiahship, to become the fifth octavation. All right, or the number 5. This is it. So now you say, boom. You say, well, damn, the spirit is sending like a dove. That's the white. That's the surgeon. That's the higher reality. This higher thought landing on your mind. But what happens is you're able to perform surgery and move throughout the cosmos like the dove. All right, which is the cosmos of your mind. But then you have the lamb, which is the lamb is you got to be fair in a certain type of way. You can't be, no matter what you got, no matter what you working with, you got to work it. Trust me. Not everybody's the prettiest person in the world, but you can be the prettiest person in the world and be very ugly. Yeah, thank you for Revelation chapter 4. That's the throne. That's the throne right there. That's the door and the throne, the doorway to the throne. But listen, as the lamb, you can be the prettiest person, but you can be the very ugliest creature. All right. So you got to watch that, because vanity, you go into and that's in Proverbs chapter 131, which is actually 31, chapter 10 to 31. It tells you about vanity in a woman and how to deal with that, which is another 131, which is a higher form of consciousness, which is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10 to 31. A higher form of consciousness, 131, the cornerstone. All right. So as you the lamb, you need to know how to be a lamb and how to be gentle, have the gentle touch sometime. That's how I come with y'all sometimes. Sometimes I'm rough. I'm the lamb too. Yeah, I got the gentle touch too. I have to have a gentle touch. I have daughters. I know how to act. I know how to do certain things with my daughters, and I know how to have the gentle touch. I'm the surgeon. Why wouldn't I know how to have the gentle touch? All right. I got you. Now, after the lamb, which is this is the Sphinx in ancient Egypt. It's the same thing. So now you got the lamb, then you got the lion. You say Lamel, you lying. You always lying about what you talking about. No, I'm not lying what I'm talking about. But I am the lion in reference to I'm ready to rip your ass up. Sometimes I get rough on here and I don't care about nothing because I'm doing God's work and I know what I got to do. So, yeah, I'm the lion sometime. And you say he's the lion of Judah. All right, well, the lion of Judah, Judah is actually Yahudah, which means to praise Yah, to lead those to praise the Yah or praise God or praise that which is divine. Okay, the higher force, Yah. All right, I'm with that. But also Yahudah or Huda, Huda means to guide those to Yah or to praise Yah and to guide those to Yah. So I'm with all that. So yeah, I become a lion of Judah also. Take on that one spirit of the Messiah. And then at the last one would be the Son of Man. And why wouldn't I be the Son of Man? Shoot, my father's name is Domingo. If anybody know, my name is Domingo also. My first name that my father gave me is Domingo. All right? Is Domingo. So I am the Son of Man. So I wasn't even raised by my father. My father transitioned. He died. Thank you, brother D. My father died when I was younger, man. You know, he was everything to me. And my father's birthday is tomorrow. So I can't wait to do a dedication to him. My father's birthday is tomorrow, and my father died. I don't really like talking about him. If I talk about him, I'm gonna start crying. But my father meant everything to me. He died when I was younger. You feel me? But listen, I'm the son of man in a certain type of way because I'm named exactly after my father, Domingo Rodriguez. All right. Damn, that was deep, brother D. It was hard. I still mourn my father every day. Every day I wish my father could see me in this light. Serious. Every day. My mom is blessed to see me in this light. And I just wish my father could see me in this light. But he sees me. Really does. Ashe. 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 Really. I love you too, Queen. I love y'all, man. Y'all my peoples, man. Y'all get where I'm coming from. Y'all really get where I'm coming from. Y'all get it. We all upgraded, man. That's why I said, man, we quarantine. We quarantine, man. Right now, we all quarantine. I got in the quarantine with y'all too. I got in the mix with y'all. I got in the quarantine box with y'all. So the same diseases we all got the same diseases. Yeah, we all diseases. It's not easy out here. It's really not easy out here at all. We all got the same diseases. You damn right. So I'm coming in with y'all. But look at this. Bring that out, Miss La'Ank. Quran chapter 14, verse 4. talking about how every prophet was given is for every prophet, for every nation was given a prophet. All right. Yeah. Thank you. This is real deal, Holyfield. I only can say that. You know, I'm the best type of person for y'all, man, in a certain type of way to deliver God's message. Because God took me through a lot of tests so I can learn a lot of things, so I can share it with y'all. God asked me, did I really want it so many times? The revelations that I give y'all, listen, man, God asked me, and you say, really, God, you speak to God? You all speaking to God right now. Y'all all speak to God every damn day. Stop acting like I'm being super, super, super duper. Y'all all speak to God every day. Stop playing with me. So when I'm speaking to my greater consciousness or a higher realm of thought, which is considered to be God, which is I connect that with my grandma, man. My grandma taught me most of the stuff that I tell y'all. Most of the stuff, 85% of the stuff that I tell y'all, my grandma taught me by the time I was 16 years old. By the time I was 16 years old, my grandma taught me most of this stuff. All right. My grandma, and she passed away. She was everything to me. She was like my mom. She passed away when I was 16. My grandma was my mom. For real. She was my mom. My mom was like my sister. She had me when she was 15 years old. All right. So my mom felt like my sister in a sense because my grandmom always raised me. All right. But yeah, my grandma passed. She taught me everything by the time I was 16. And I didn't know how to deal with it until I became a man. And I learned how to simulate a lot of stuff. But when that's when the mother plane failed. The mother plane actually failed 2017 February 28th. That was my grandma's birthday. That's when I realized certain things. I really wanted to change my life in a certain type of way. It's funny, I did a live video on that too. It got an SH in front of it, got an SH as a thumbnail. It was on my grandma's birthday. Man, I tapped into her, man. My grandmom, I was on a live feed and I tapped into my grandmom, but I was just juggling. I didn't know what I wanted to do with this knowledge. I wanted to be a rap star. I was out Hollywood. Hollywood, man. I was at the BET Awards, man. I was with Stevie J and Benzino at the BET Awards and E40 and chilling at the BET Awards, performing and having fun. Like I snapped out there, man. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. Real talk. Real talk. So I was on a live feed and then I was talking about God. I was talking about my grandma. I was talking about this. And I just was just so like, damn, man. And I pulled the car over on a live feed and I gave the joint to my brother and it's right recorded right on Facebook. I gave the joint to my brother and I really went and shed some tears. I said, man, I was thinking about my grandma because I think about what she wanted me to do. What did she wanted me to do? And my grandma really wanted me to be a preacher. Everything. She wanted me to be a preacher. That's all she did. That's why my grandma trained me with the Bible. My grandma used to have me trained with the Bible. That's why you said, man, Lamel, you know these codes. My grandma gave me all these codes at the age of 16. At the age of 16. That's why 16 is an important number right now. Yeah, my grandma gave me all these codes. She said, pay attention. She said, pay attention. Like, man, I had to write dumb notes. I said, man, why the fuck she got me playing the numbers? She would study the codes, give me the codes, tell me to look it up in the Bible. Go make me go play the numbers, go to the store, play these numbers, box, square. I said, why, grandma, you making me play these numbers, box and square? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jason? I see you. What's up? What's up? Look, I asked my grandma, she kept on teaching me all these Bible codes and stuff like that. And then I brought it to y'all. I learned all this from my grandma, man. That was the mothership that landed. That's why I felt some type of way on that live video, because I said, what did my grandma want me to do? She said, man, I want you to be a preacher. She just kept on forcing that on me. And she said, and she was like, here's these codes. She kept on giving me these codes, and nobody knew what the fuck she was talking about. But my grandma was the highest Eastern Star ever. She was the most powerful Eastern Star ever. For real. She was the most powerful Eastern Star that y'all would ever know. That Charlotte Taylor. Her name is Charlotte Taylor. They call her Shirley. Charlotte Taylor. Freeborn. Charlotte means freeborn. She named her first son Charles. Look, my mom's calling me. Wow, that's deep. Oh, mom, 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 mom. Yo, mom. Hope she ain't butt calling me. Look, it's mom. She's calling me. Mom. She butt calling me. I'm gonna call her back. That's deep. My mom called me. Oh, that ain't no trick. I ain't do no trick with that. It said my mom called me, dog. Yo, that's deep. Yo, that's fucking deep. Yo, that's deep. Some deep shit. My mom just butt called me. I'm like, hello. I'm like, yo, mom, I'm gonna call her back. Say, yo, mom, did you mean to call me? Yo, this is fucking deep. Yo, on live feed. That's why I said my grandmom is here. That shit'll blow my mind. That's why I said you gotta have these elements around you. You have all these elements around you. You can tap into the forces. You scared of the dead. Yo, people scared of the dead people. Yeah, I just called on my grandmom. She said, you better watch you call upon Shirley. Don't call upon Shirley like that. For real. She said, watch that. You feel that? I don't know. I don't know about y'all don't know what's going on. She said, watch, don't call upon Shirley like that. I call upon my grandma because I call upon her affectionately. I call upon her different than anybody else. My mom just butt called me. I'm calling my mom back. I'm trying to see. Mom, you butt called me. Mom, yo, mama. She's going through it. Yo, that blew my mind. Yeah, it's the mother plane landing. It's the mother plane landing. I don't got nothing else to say. Yo, that's deep. Like, yo, grandma, that's my baby. My grandma was my best friend. My grandma was my best friend. She was. She is my best friend. Seriously. Yo, man, that's deep. That just blew my mind. That just blew my mind. Her ass, you know what my mom's doing. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Yo, look, man. Look, 10:33 right now. You already know 13 and a 31. Mom. Make sure she up. Mom, did you call me?
No, listen, my phone keeps calling people.
Your phone is just calling people?
Yes.
So why your phone just called me, Mom? I don't know.
What phone is doing that? I told you my phone broke.
Man, Mom, your phone is not broke. Your phone called me on purpose. All right, I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
All right. Hey, Mom. Mom. All right, she's good. Yo, what's up? Peace 913 in the building. Shout out to the moms. Yo, that was deep. I was talking about my grandmom, dog. I said, yo, Brother Charles, as God is my witness, everybody just here saw a miracle. Look at this. I say, you say that's not a miracle. All right, well, you just saw a miracle. Look at this. As God is my witness, I said my grandma was like my mom. My grandma was like my mom. My grandma was like my mom. And then look, the phone called me and it said mom was calling. And I asked my mom, I just called her back right here on live feed. I said, Mom, did you mean to call me? She said, no, it's just something up with my phone. It's just calling people. So as God is my witness, everybody just saw a miracle. Thank you, Grandma. Shout out to everybody. Let me do this, man. Yo, this was a good build. Like, seriously. We just got a miracle from the mother plane. The mother plane said, son, pick up. The mother plane said, son, pick up the phone. Whoa! Yo, the mother plane said, pick up the phone. He said, oh my God. The mother plane just said, pick up the phone. Everybody just saw that. For the people that were just here, you just saw that. Shout out to the primes. Shout out to everybody. This is real. Yeah, let's go. All the women say, cool. All the women, y'all the only ones that can say the shh because y'all the women, the SH. Let's do this. All the men, go. Yeah, y'all women can hit the coom and the SH because y'all give birth to everything. Kaboom. Didn't God breathe into a man a breath of life and he became a living soul? The woman breathed into man a breath of life and he becoming a living soul right now. Shout out to my grandma. Cool. This is real church music, man. You gotta stomp the ground. Like, you gotta make it hit. Yeah. You gotta make it hit. The stomp hit at the same time. Shout out to all the primes, man. So real. This is so real that we upgrading the mainframe consciousness every day. I gotta run that back one more time. I'm feeling really good. Before I start to the next section of the build, why not? I gotta get motivated. I gotta get motivated. Oh! Cool. Look, pull out the black hand me we on it. Hold up. Let me pull out the black hand me we on him. Yeah, oh, take the glove off. Stay State your name, put it in the comment section. I don't care. Throw up the MeWe's, fire it up. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, all 3 in 1, 131. You know how it is. Cool. 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 Shout out to my 141s that know the 411. Shout out to my 414s. That's a part of the 144. Cool. Yeah, that part. Shout out to my 911s. Don't call God up because you just got a problem. Cool. I want you to call God up because you just feel the spirit right now. And how you gonna call God up is like this. Cool. Speak that language, man. He said, damn, that sound like sex, LaMel. Speak that language. That's the language of creation. That's the language of creation. All right? That's the language of creation. Shout out to all the primes. All cool. Cool. We in God's army, man. Golly. You hear the horns? Yeah. The Reapers, the Grim Reapers are coming. The Purple Heart Soldiers, the Purple Heart Squad is coming. The Grim Reapers. Yeah. We coming. It's time for a change, man. It's time for everybody to be better. Cool. Boom. You got hit upside your head. It's like you got hit upside your head. Boom. Oh, man. God. TKO. Every time. When God strikes you. When God strikes you. TKO. Every damn time. Like you go and sleep like Samuel when he got the word of God. Yeah. I don't know where you've been. Real talk. We getting real tribal with it now. You say, LaMel, we was going there the whole time. Of course we was Gary go tribal with it. Y'all lucky I didn't hoodie up and say, oh man, look, we gonna do it like that. Shout out to Brother D. Yeah, you lucky I ain't hoodie up, but I was prophesying. That's why I took the hood off. That's why I took the hood off. But you know how us Messiah types move. Cool. Cool. We like in the paint throwing up in a 616 right now. We in a 616 throwing it up. We like that. Yeah. Real talk. God's army, man. God's army can't be no punks. All right. That's not saying that you don't got no problems. All right. Real talk. That's not saying that you don't got no problems. You don't got no situation that you going through that ain't tough. You can't be no punk though. Trust me, man. Just get through it. For what it's worth, man, it's not easy. What do you want me to say to you? You say, oh, LaMel, you just saying that because it's easy for you. Black-handed meat weed. It's not easy. It's really not. The only thing you can do is move. Harukme. That's the first principle. Keep it pushing, honey. For what it's worth, how we growing. The mainframe consciousness is showing it right here. Look at this, man. Study the codex. That's the only thing I can tell you. Every day I give y'all something new because I pray to God to give y'all something new. God gives me something so I can give it y'all. Imagine Moses going to the mountain every day. You damn right I go to the breast every damn day. I go to the breast, going to the mountains every day of God. I'm going to the mountains of God. That's confirmation. That's our hallelujah. When we say hallelujah, we're going to be saying kum. Or the woman can say sh. Us men, we can't say sh. Only the women can say sh. All right? But the women can say kum or sh. But that's going to be our way we say hallelujah. Facts. Yo, we doing something real beautiful, man. I pray to God to give y'all something new. I go to the breast. I go to the mountains. I get milk. I literally get milk every day. Say, wow, you can eat meat, Lamel. You really grown folk. No, I get milk from those breasts, honey. I get milk. They really succulent. They real succulent. I don't care how you built. That milk is still good. God has given you the sweet water. He gave me the salty water. So we're going to deal with it like that. Yeah. But it's milk and honey, honey. It's milk and honey. You got to taste it like it's honey. You got to take it like it's honey. It's really better than honey. But for real, man, we are the Messiah types, the new wave of consciousness, man. We will not be forgotten. We will not be forgotten. They want you to be forgotten. They want your ass to be forgotten. Talking about remembering all their holidays. We creating a holy day every day. Every day we creating a holy day. I'm trying to tell you. Think about how we forming late in our culture. You say, wow, a week ago we wasn't saying that. Well, a week ago we was saying that. I just didn't. I said that 2 years ago. Brother I.o.u, know I said that in the studio 2 years ago. Coon. I said that in the studio. I don't know if he was there. I was in the studio when I did that. Same thing, coon. I said the dot. I said it's dot coon. I said when you look at the network, it starts with a dot, and the reason why it's .com because it's .com. It's not .com. It's .com. Yeah, thank you, I.o.u. I.o.u was there when I was in the Hollywood studio. I was with my brother, and I was dumping. I said, "Man, we the turtle people," meaning that we the ambassadors, the turtle dove, the turtle dove. You feel me? And then I said it's .com because it's the network. You got your name or your number, and then it's .com because it's dot. We all start from the dot, and it's com because it's come to the .com. You got to come to the .com, which is com because it's the lightning strikes your mind. For real. That was real though. That was the realest thing I ever said 2 years ago. And I said, man, I'm just give it to y'all again. Hopefully people will get it now. Because I don't think they was ready, and I wasn't ready 2 years ago when I said it. You know what I mean? But I think we ready for it. We got our church in the building. We got church. We can hold church now. When we hold in church, when I say, y'all don't even gotta say amen now, because amen is over. That's a moon. It's over. Now you saying, boom, you hit me. Boom, that's the lightning. Lightning struck your mind. Boom, the expression of the thought, which is the thunder. Thank you, sister, Queen Lisa. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. All the women, man, all the children in here. Thank you. You got a daughter named Mel. That's hot. She's a million. She's a million. She's an 18 million. She's a million. Like a new extraterrestrial. Thank you. That's our new hallelujah. Cool. That's our new hallelujah. All right. That's our new wave of connection. You know what I'm saying? That's really the new wave of connection. Everybody knows that, man. We tuned into the frequency. We tuned into the frequency. Why not? Why wouldn't we be tuned into the frequency? That's what I want to know. If you tuned into the frequency, you know the frequency. It's nothing else to it but to do it. It's nothing to it but to do it. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. So look, that's it. I'm gonna let y'all go. It was a nice build. We did the thing. Come back tomorrow, all right? Study the lessons, the codex. Study the codex, y'all. All right? I put some stuff for y'all to study. Also, I'm gonna be dropping 3 more holy tablets tonight. Study the WordPress. I'm gonna drop 3 more holy tablets tonight. So y'all gonna get that work. Yeah, I'm gonna drop 3 books tonight. And if nobody donates to me, so be it. I'm still gonna drop 3 books tonight. I'm gonna drop 3 books tonight, and I'm gonna put them in the WordPress. All right. Shout out to my grandmom. Thank you. Look, in the description column, I got everything. If y'all want to follow me on Twitter, y'all want to rock out with me on Instagram, first of all, be part of the 131 that I'm following on Instagram. That's what I suggest. Everybody that got an Instagram, go on here in the description column and follow me and leave me a message so I can get rid of people that I'm following as the 131 and I can make y'all part of the 131. I'm only following 131 people on Instagram. Yeah, I got like 1,300 and something followers on Instagram, but I'm only following me personally. I'm only following 131. So follow me on Instagram if you got an Instagram. All right. Leave me a message. Say, Lamel, I want to be one of the 131 because you one of my 131 that I want to follow that are special to me. So I can follow y'all, man, and I can heart y'all. I can give y'all some hearts. All right. For real. That's one thing. First, my Twitter, the Twitter, man, I'm on the Twitter for celebrity situations, man. Tapping into a good following with that, man. I really love what Twitter's all about. I really love the platform of Twitter and how you can express yourself in a certain type of way also. Okay? So I'm be moving through different mainframes and everything just to adjust to the moment. All right? So yeah, definitely was a good build. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Look, like I said, stick close to the movement. That's it, man. We building, we growing every day, and every day it's becoming better. All right, it's becoming greater. It's becoming greater.